Well, my usual thing is sometimes to call out grifters. Man carrying thing is difficult to categorize, and I used to be a major fan, but it wasn't just even his recent videos, but just the whole thing with the channel kind of makes me uncomfortable. So here he is responding to the Chris Stuckmann crisis, where Stuckmann, a big YouTuber, has made a movie and is dividing a lot of horror fans who are unsure how to react. This is not meant to be a big film. It's made by Neon. Neon usually picks these small indie projects. Again, from what I understand, this is actually made with quite a lot of money, a few million. So this is not exactly. I mean, Chris Dogman is not exactly living in a homeless shelter. So this is kind of a privileged person making a film. A film is made with money, guys. This isn't a mystery. And other YouTubers have made films, but this one in particular is getting a lot of weird responses. And man carrying thing is going to add to this. And his defense, I am stunned, but this is where we're going, and that's the theme of this video. Like, oh, it's dare to be dumb. Why be intelligent, guys? Why read or think? No, 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 no. We need to be stupid. Being stupid is good. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I knew man carrying thing has changed and all that. Okay, but really? This is where we are now? Like, really? That's insane.
As being this schlocky, overcooked, dumb B movie horror film that I think a lot of people would just enjoy. It's kind of a crowd pleaser, kind of wears its influences on its sleeve. Yeah, it could have been better. The dialogue between characters could have been better. You can tell that Stuckman is not really that interested in like the character drama or dynamics. It's a lot of it is mood and tension. What he can do with the camera, the sound, the music.
I don't know why, but I get this accusation. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, Anakin. Like, apparently, when I say Aaron Smith-Levin's like a grifter, I say in the video he's a grifter. I'm saying he's a grifter, but apparently my message is way too intellectual, cerebral, and complex. So let me break it down. So, because we're going to go in contrary directions. So, and again, I'm not saying be ashamed of it. Man carrying things very intellectual. So I guess he's like, what's great about this film is it's like it's kind of dumb. It's dumb. It's proud to be dumbs, and that's goods. So he thinks it's a good horror film because mood and intention, like he's a Scorsese director. Well, again, I've not seen it, so I can't say for a fact. But so many people were reacting like this is a very, at best, mediocre or just poorly made horror movie. And his scale is, if it was Blumhouse, this would be impressive. I don't think this guy really understands how films are made. Believe you me, guys, if I had anywhere close to these resources, I could make an insanely great looking film. Right? It depends on resources. He has a lot of resources, so yeah, it looks good. Like, that's a tautology. What I find it is amazing the over intellectualizing. Like, he is approaching this with way more thinking than Stuckman ever put into this film. I mean, it is what it is. It's just clearly just a Blair Witch project. He just updated it, bells and whistles, even blatantly steals from Ari Aster. I also find it hilarious. He's like, well, this is not like A24. On the contrary, this is just A24, but it's been dumbed down. Right? And I just saw this other film that was, again, by a very good director. She did the same thing, just dumbed it down at the very beginning. But, lesson learned. I mean, if you're going to make a head in this world, just make everything baby food. Just make it really dumb and simple and stupid. And, that's the way of the world. But I'm shocked that Man Carrying Thing is praising this. Like, this trend towards stupidity is like, that's goods. It's like, who cares about thinking and stuff? Elevated horror. Just dare to be dumb. It's good. Okay, well, I don't know if he's selling out, but I'm like, huh. I mean, that's a novel defense of a film. It's so good because it's so dumb. So there you go, Shelby Oaks. It's really, really dumb. Alrighty then. Now let's get to another corrupt side of YouTube with Aaron Smith-Levin. Um, and again, I was initially going to react to his Grant Cardone video, but man, this latest video, it's just the same level of nothingness. So Aaron's grift has been to just basically terrorize the local neighborhood, also getting out there, badgering people, even people who are not even Scientologists, saying, "What do you think about Danny Masterson?" And just going around. Again, he's not the super strong muscle guy, but he is fairly intimidating because he's a really tall guy and barging in on people all the time. So now he comes bearing the news, which again, these videos don't add up. So he has one video saying Scientology is collapsing. That's the latest video. So I'm sure by the time I'm done, he's going to have another video, probably about Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise is on the thumbnail, but Tom Cruise has nothing to do with the subject at all. But I'll give Aaron 1 point. He did provide kind of a receipt. He says, there's a birthday game and I got these numbers. Okay, but do the numbers mean anything? You have to do more. You have to contextualize the numbers. And also, the obvious dilemma would be, if Scientology really is collapsing, what is the point of your channel? I mean, again, Aaron is not a big YouTuber. I mean, to be in the big leagues, you have to be like at 1 million subscribers or more. And it's funny, even the comment section are just beyond puzzled because it's like, okay, on the one hand, is pumping insane amounts of fear in the air. Like, these titles are insane. Like, Grant Cardone is coming for the children. Let me try to summarize that one. That was just full of stupidity. I didn't even know where to begin. I'm still not clear what is the thing. So Grant has his kids in Scientology. You can definitely criticize, lament that. Basically, I guess he had his daughter in a sweater with like the American flag on it, and was talking about, oh, I'm really good at communication. Like, other kids are really shy and they don't really want to talk to adults, but she's able to communicate with young kids and adults because she's learning the tech from the Elrons. And Aaron's like, oh, this is no, not normal at all. Putting aside, once upon a time, it was actually very normal. I didn't even expect to do this kind of video, guys, but like if you actually do this thing called reading, it was fairly normal, right, for kids to do that. In fact, there were expectations like a long time ago, people would actually read Latin, learn English, learn piano lessons, learn dance lessons. I mean, people were just expected to have a certain base skills in terms of being polite, knowing how to communicate, being an effective speaker, yada, yada. This is nothing extraordinary. Now, some kids are shy, but many kids are not shy. I mean, how does this even work as an argument? Because what if you're an adult and you're shy? Does that make you a baby? No, it doesn't. And what was the big thing? I don't know. It's just that's all we had was Grant Cardone and his kid. And he's going, oh, I didn't force you into the communication class. And she's like, yeah, I'm communicating with the ARCs and the Elron tech. That's it. I mean, are Grant Cardone's kids even popular with teenagers? I love, by the way Aaron skewed it, saying, now our teenagers are in danger. But you put children in the title. I mean, how are they going to get to the kids? Are they going to go to the nurseries? Is Grant Cardone waiting outside nurseries with his kid? And his kid will just, what, shake the baby's hands and it'll be like a communicable disease? The Scientology will get in their bodies through infection? I don't know. Anyway, so that was a complete waste. And this is a complete waste too. So Scientology is allegedly collapsing because it has so many fewer members. But then again, it's like, well, wait, if it's collapsing, why'd you put out the video about Grant Cardone and his kids threatening the teenagers? Because it's collapsing, so they're not really in danger. How would they be in danger? I don't know. I don't know. And then, of course, you listen closely. He's not saying it's collapsing tomorrow. It'll collapse in about 20 years. Okay, well, maybe. I mean, we need actual statistical evidence. We need something like, what's the trajectory? Like, what's the baseline? Otherwise, you didn't say anything. I also find it cute. He really stretched this video out, right? Again, Aaron has done long videos. I'm not going to lie about him, but usually tried to fit the topic that it would take a lengthy amount. I mean, this is basically a trick, right? Because YouTube will pay people the more people are watching. Da, da, da. It's a whole thing about the watch hours and things like that. However, I mean, really, this was really thin gruel, and like, it's insane. Like, I'm not going to be able to do a full numbers thing on Aaron. These numbers are all over the map. Like, he's getting some videos that are 2,000 views, 3,000 views. For me, that would be great and impressive, but then he's getting like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. I've also noticed something really funny that he was trying to cash out with the Tom Cruise cutout every, what, 3 to 4 days? He's not doing that anymore. So let me just finish off because Aaron is in legal trouble. Like, he is facing jail. But in one of his recent videos, he's like, no, 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 guys, he's got a secret weapon. Like, Zero Dark Tony, you're gonna go to jail, Dark Tony, you're gonna warrant, and blah, 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 blah. But he's like, no, me and my legal team, we have something that will, no, I'm not going to jail. He didn't say what it was. Is this like some state secret? But apparently he's got a magical formula that will keep him out of jail. But apparently, at least a little bit, he's not going to take chances because before he'd have been like sauntering all over with the Tom Cruise cutout. But now he's like, I'm not going to go to jail, guys. But he's not going to risk it. So, so times have changed. And again, this is very different because before, once in a while, he was able to do a pre-recorded video or even a live. But again, his main thing was getting outside and annoying the local populace. But now he's calming down. So he's going back to his usual favorites, attacking Grant Cardone. And those videos aren't even doing well anymore because again, he's overused these subjects way too much. It's just become. I said this as a joke a while ago. Is like, really, is it just going to be Tom Cruise all the time? It's like, oh no, Grant Cardone. So that's going to be the triage. Aaron does a panic video about whatever, children, weather, who cares? It's Grant Cardone, and then Tom Cruise, and then wait 1 or 2 days, it's back to panic video, Tom Cruise, Grant Cardone, and we just start the cycle all over again. Which, not coincidentally, seems a lot like an L. Ron Tech thing. Like, L. Ron had all these weird things about symbols. So I guess Aaron is going back to the triangle. When else fails, go back to the tech. And there we go. But I suspect he doesn't really have a secret magical pill to stay out of jail. I'm gonna win either way if he stays out of jail or in jail, but it would be amusing if he goes to jail for at least a couple weeks, and we'll see. We'll see if his channel can really maintain itself. I doubt it will. I doubt it will.